Aiboan, salam everyone. Welcome to our podcast program. Today we have a nice guest, one of my friends, Nurana. Salam.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, Nurana. First of all, Nurana, please can you introduce yourselves to our viewers?
Yeah, okay. First of all, thank you for inviting me to that podcast. So I'm
Welcome.
Rana and from Azerbaijan and live in Baku, the capital. So I'm a financial accountant in a company currently.
Okay. Nurana, can you tell us about Azerbaijan? Because most of my listeners are from Sri Lanka and maybe India and UK, USA. So can you tell us about the Azerbaijan, where Azerbaijan is, what's the location, what are your main industries, your education system? Can you tell us about something?
So first of all, Azerbaijan is so beautiful country. Yeah, and Azerbaijan's capital Baku is a dynamic city that combines modern architecture and with historic charm. So the flame towers, a modern iconic structure, lights up the skyline, especially in the evenings. And the old city, or İçeri Şehir, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site with narrow streets and ancient buildings and the impressive Baku Fortress. And the Caspian Sea, the world's largest inland body of water, offers picturesque coastal areas. So, and Naftalan, known for its therapeutic oil bath, and Gobustan National Park, home to ancient rock carvings, provide unique experience. For nature enthusiasts, the Caucasus Mountains showcase breathtaking scenery. So, and
Wow.
Shahdar National Park is a popular destination for hiking and skiing, offering both,
Okay.
adventure and
Okay.
tranquility. Have you had the chance to visit Baku, or are you planning to?
Visit Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
Definitely now my friend Nurana is there. So
Yeah.
like definitely I can visit there, no issue at all.
You should, yeah.
Definitely. And I have a question, Nurana. Now you said that you have learned English by yourself by like watching movies or like maybe listening to some videos, something like that. So now a lot of my students are also trying to learn English by themselves. So what is the advice that you can give to them, how to learn English? Yes, what's your advice?
So, firstly, I want to say that I'm not very good in English. So,
Your English
yeah.
is perfect. Don't worry.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think there is a lot to learn to me. As I watch movies, listen to songs, and also podcasts while commuting or doing any physical work. For example, cleaning home and walking in the
Mhm.
parks and
Mhm.
also something like doing exercise. Yeah,
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
always listen to podcasts and
Mhm.
I also follow certain channels on YouTube or Instagram, and I learn as they share new sentences and words. Yeah.
Wow, that's a really nice advice. Now in Azerbaijan, Nurana, what is the level of English education in your universities, in your schools? Are you guys learning English or your degrees? Are you guys doing your degrees in English medium? How about those things?
So I learned English at the school, at the university, but it's not enough. Just focus on grammar and new words, but not speaking. And it's not enough to learn and to speak fluently or so good. I'm not fluently, but just I want to say that it's not enough. So you have to learn yourself or with a special teacher. And yeah, I'm trying just to learn myself.
Wow, very nice. So when you gather with your friends, when you are talking to your Azerbaijani friends, do you speak in English or do you speak in Azerbaijani language?
Azerbaijani, definitely Azerbaijani language.
Uh-huh.
But I have friends from Sweden and the UK, from the US also, and we always actually a month in a month basically. So yeah, we talked and about something and daily, daily life, and yeah. So
Wow.
that's why yeah, I'm improving
Wow.
English.
Very nice. So in Azerbaijan, in your country, do you guys prioritize the English language or do you guys prioritize the Azerbaijani language?
What do you mean prioritize? I don't
Prioritize
get.
being in a sense, for example, when you go to a government office, what is the language that you have to use? Or when you go to like let's say police station, what's the language that they are using? Are they using English language or are they using Azerbaijan language?
Azerbaijani language, but in Azerbaijan, majority of the people can speak also Russian and
Wow.
Turkish. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, Turkish and English. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's really nice.
I'm not good actually in Russian.
Uh-huh. But can
Yeah,
you speak Russian? Can you speak Russian?
not so much.
Can you tell
I
me like one or
understand.
two
I'm
words?
too lower, so I understand, but not good. So but I'm fluently in the Turkish. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. So can you tell me something in Turkish, like let's say like how are you in Turkish or like my name in Turkish? How do you do that?
Okay. My name is Nurana. So benim adım Nurana.
Benim adım.
Benim,
Benim
yeah,
adım.
perfect.
Ah, okay.
Perfect pronunciation. So and
Okay.
how are you?
Uh-huh.
Nasılsın? Nasılsın?
Nasıl? That's kind of that's kind of a hard thing for me. Yeah? That's kind of a hard thing for me. Yeah.
No, you could that. You could say that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And I want to ask you, Nurana, like, what is? Can you tell me one thing about Azerbaijan that the outside people, like Sri Lankans or any other people, that they don't really know about Azerbaijan? But what is that one secret? What is that one thing that nobody knows about Azerbaijan?
Okay. In Azerbaijan, everybody is so friendly.
Really?
Yes, so friendly. If you have some question, you can ask. And if like if you have a question, just near the someone and ask. But everybody wanna help you.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
It's
So everyone
so
was like, salam, salam, something like that, everyone?
yeah. And it's so easy to travel there in here actually.
Uh-huh.
So easy and
Wow.
safety.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
including safety. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, now personally, now as a young girl in Azerbaijan, in like, do you feel happy in Azerbaijan about your economy and your political situation, or do you think you should? Do you have any suggestions to improve your political and economic situation?
Oh, it's hard to say anything actually. So,
Okay, I got it. I got it. No problem. Yeah,
um,
I mean, in Sri Lanka also. I think every country people have different idea about the economic situation and the political situation. But yeah, different people have different ideas, isn't it? Yes.
yeah.
And let's talk about the education. Now, do you think that education system in Azerbaijan is good, or do you think other countries have a better education system than Azerbaijan?
Definitely, the UK and the US is better than Azerbaijan. Definitely. But yeah, Azerbaijani education system is improving right now, and it's also, I think, good. Yeah, and we can study just free, and at school and university also. Yeah.
Mhm. And I want to ask you a question now. Now you have been to university and now you have a master degree also.
Yeah.
So can you tell me, is it easy to get into the university in Azerbaijan?
If you have some knowledge, it's
Mm-hmm.
easy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually, normally thing. I mean, if you have knowledge, and it's easy. But if you have to work hardly. So I'm always doing that actually. So
Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But I also, I love my work actually. I'm
Mm-hmm.
financial accountant. So I love that, and because that's why actually I
Mm-hmm.
learned my study while my study my subjects very well. Yeah.
Wow. And a lot of university students here in Sri Lanka watch my podcast. So can you tell us about your university, the name of the university, and the experience that you had during the university?
Okay. My university, Kafkas University, but its name right now called Baku Engineering University.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
all my teachers
Mm-hmm.
was so friendly and
Mm-hmm.
so good, and I always love them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Mm-hmm.
actually I love my also subjects.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Uh, yeah, I
Wow.
actually I have attracted to accounting work for several reasons. I was always very good with numbers and
Wow.
mathematical equations during my academic
Wow.
studies.
Wow.
And I genuinely wanted to pursue a career where I could put my education qualifications to good use.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
While I was considering a career in accounting, I realized the demand for accountants would increase significantly as the years went by. And organizations are starting to realize the
Wow.
importance of employing accountants, because
Wow.
we can help a business grow and
Yeah.
save money
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
identify areas for improvement. So
Definitely.
this means there will always be a demand for competent accountants. So I will never be out of work providing, of course. I serve my employer well. And the opportunity for advancement as an accountant is also appealing because I'm an ambitious and driven person, and I want to have a long and successful career.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
from a personal perspective, accountants are generally good with their finances, and they can pass on this knowledge and advice to the members of the families. So,
Yeah.
so
So all your family members and friends come to Nurana, please give
yeah,
us some financial advice, something like that.
exactly. So overall, accounting work is highly rewarding. So you get to see the direct impact your work can make on an organization, and your skills will always be in demand. Yeah. So
Wow.
I love my job actually. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's really good because personally, I'm not good with numbers. No, nothing. I'm good with the
Really?
language. Yes, Nurana. Like, I'm good with the language, but when it's come to the numbers and the finance, oh my God, my knowledge is like zero, you know?
Okay.
Yes.
Well, at the same time, accountants, the majority of the work they analyzing. I love analyzing, collecting,
Yes.
compiling, and evaluating financial data. So,
Wow.
preparing and maintaining important financial reports, preparing
Yes.
and preparing tax returns and ensuring that taxes
Wow.
are paid
Wow.
properly and on time. So, yeah.
Wow. Wow, you are perfect because I have no idea about the taxes that like, the government says that, okay, we are going to tax you guys, but I'm like, okay, like I have no idea about it really.
It's okay
Yeah.
because it's not your job, it's my job. It's okay.
Mm,
Yeah, it's
mm,
normally. So
mhm,
evaluating and also evaluating financial, operation to recommend best
mhm,
practices and
mhm,
identify issues, strategize
mhm.
solutions. So
Yeah.
and help organization strategies. So I mean, I love doing all of these
Wow.
things. Yeah.
Wow, that's really nice. That's really nice. Let me ask you another question. Now, you said that you want to maybe like build a business, maybe in the future, you want to be an entrepreneur. So my viewers, lot of especially university students, they are trying to start a business. So as a financial advisor, what's the first thing, or what are the key factors that we have to focus on when we are starting a business?
Okay. So firstly, you love it. Yeah.
Okay.
So for example, I love production. I love
Mhm.
production, really. So if you have some ideas
Mhm.
about production or service or something like that, and for example, I have some business plan. I
Okay.
prepared that.
Okay.
So and I I actually have no any investments
Okay.
for that,
Okay.
but
Okay.
in the
She
future,
will get
yeah,
investment from Sri Lanka after this podcast. She will get investment from Sri Lanka.
why not? Okay.
Yeah.
For
Mm-hmm.
example, my business plan
Mm-hmm.
requires so
Mm-hmm.
so much money actually. So about
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
$5 billion. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's why it's difficult actually.
Wow.
So
That's
also,
really nice. Mm-hmm.
I'm an accountant. It's easy to prepare a business plan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if you're not um, accountant or finance in finance areas, so I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
you get a good
Mm-hmm.
financial accountant or someone like
Mm-hmm.
that,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it is.
Wow,
And,
really nice. Now, the way I know Nurana is, I think through ILTS, like we have shared the documents and all those things. Nurana, can you please tell me about the ILTS situation in Azerbaijan? Now, in Sri Lanka, a lot of people are doing ILTS these days because they want to move out to another country. So, in Azerbaijan, is it the same situation, or people don't do IELTS?
yes, the majority actually of the students also yeah are studying, are preparing to get
Mhm.
IELTS certificate
Okay.
because they wanna study in the other country
Mhm.
outside of my
Mhm.
country. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's why they wanna get IELTS. But if you have a job in here, you don't need any certificate about English. But if you want, yeah, it's okay. You can. Yeah.
You can do it, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. I think we had a nice chat with Nurana. And Nurana, like a lot of my viewers are very young people. They are planning their future. So, uh, from your side, as an accountant, as an Azerbaijan citizen, what's the advice that you can give to Sri Lankan young people, maybe to start a business or to success in their life? Do you have any advices for them?
Actually, it's hard to say anything because I'm not perfectly in this
Uh huh.
subject. But
Uh
just
huh.
you
Okay.
know, as I said, you have to prepare a good business plan. So yeah, it helps you. So main station, I mean, in
Mhm.
main station, and
Mhm.
yeah, and you get a good finance
Mhm.
members,
Mhm.
and yeah.
Wow. Okay, Nurana. Thank you very much for attending the session. Salam. Ayubowan, Nurana. Thank you very much for
Hello,
attending the session. Yes.
hello, thank you, hello.
Thank you. Tarok, thank you. Yes. And
Okay.
we'll maybe like in the future also, we'll definitely do a podcast for sure. Thank you very much.
That was so good conversation, and yeah, it was so good for me, and funny times, and
Yeah.
comfortable for me. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes,
Thank you very
really,
much.
thank you.
Okay. Right.